Hello and welcome to Revsportz. In fact, good afternoon to everyone watching in India. And it is an important afternoon as far as Indian contingent is concerned in Commonwealth Games in Glasgow today. Medals, important matches. And, much like Rohan was almost going out of the frame, Boria has also half gone out of the frame. That's how Putul's, campaign is. Whereas Rupa Rani? Yeah, I got the name right. I'm so sorry. Rupa Rani and Pinky's campaign is hanging exactly like this. If they win the two matches that are there today, then they are not only in the medal contention, they would have set their feet firmly in the medal race. A lot to look forward to. I will straight up go to someone who has followed the weightlifting campaign right from Birmingham when they were training. Just give us a lowdown of where are the medal prospects. Everyone knows about Mirabai Chanu. Let's talk about the rest.
Absolutely, and to start with Mira, because that's an easy medal, and then I'll go to the two others. There are three weightlifting competitions today. First is I know the Glasgow times. India time, the first one is around watch around 2:30 India, which is around 10 a.m. Glasgow. Watch from then. The medal will come around 3:15. You will get your first medal around 3:15, and that's from Rishi. So you will get your first medal in weightlifting from Rishi. There is a car, so we will just give a little bit away. That's it, no problem. And so Rishi is your first medal contender as far as weightlifting is concerned. From what I understand, and our analysis is based on the competitors.
Yeah.
Who has lifted how much, that kind of research, which is very, very meticulous research. Our research says Rishi is in with a silver medal chance at the moment. Now, suppose Rishi has a very good day and does a gold medal lift, brilliant. But if you go with predictions, at the moment Rishi has a silver medal chance. That's your medal number one, approximately 3 p.m. India. The second medal, approximately around 7:30 India, is Mira Chanu. That's a sure shot gold. Unless something really dramatic happens to Mirabai Chanu, I can predict that's a gold. And Mirabai Chanu will only need to lift around 190, which is a very regulation lift for her, which she does every day in training, 85 kilograms in snatch and 105 kilograms in clean and jerk. If Mira does that, it is a gold, third consecutive medal. 2022 Birmingham was a piece of cake. This one as well, Mirabai Chanu will be Commonwealth champion again. And the last one is Raja. In the evening, around, I will say 10:30 India time, maybe slightly later also, around 11ish, because the competition will kind of move on. Our time around 6:37. Uske thoda pehle. Our time around 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock here in Glasgow. So about 11:30. Once again, a silver medal contender at the moment. We will have to see, and here the gap is quite a bit. So I will say Rishi has a gold medal chance about 20-25%, silver medal about 60-65%, Mira 99% gold, and Raja I will say 30-40% chance, or rather 40-50% chance of silver. So I'm giving 3 medals to India today. As far as weightlifting is concerned, big medal day. It will give your campaign a big push.
Absolutely. And the moment the number of medal counts increases, especially if you have a gold out there, you go up in the medal ranking, and suddenly there is a motivation, an extra motivation, not only for the players, but also for the viewers, because fans, of course, and I have seen this. I want to discuss this also. I wanted to put this point across as well. A lot of people say, who watches lawn ball? A lot of people say, who watches Commonwealth Games? But let me tell you, when we put out lawn ball videos, when we put out, we have put out a number of interviews, be it Lovelina, be it Mirabai, we have got brilliant response. So people do watch. Rohan, I'll come to you with, we also have boxing.
Yep.
We have matches which will take us not to the medal round per se, but important matches to take you one step closer to that medal round. So an important day.
Firstly to say that the actual action begins today.
Yes.
Because the last few days we had, of course, we had lawn bowls going on, but all these are group matches. Of course, Jhandu did a brilliant job winning that bronze medal in para powerlifting. That was her first medal. Of course, Lovelina booked her medal because of a bye in the quarterfinals, but that's not a secure. That's not something that she would want to go back home with,
Yeah.
right? So she would want to change the medal color, and that puts, of course, not only for Lovelina, but also we are that, like Boria said, and everyone in the country is saying that Mira is a sure shot gold. So that also puts a huge amount of pressure on any athlete, that you know that she or he or she is a sure shot gold medal contender, right? So that puts up a huge pressure. But yes, coming to the boxing part, as you mentioned, we do have a great boxing contingent. We did well in the Asian Championship as well, and we do have some great pugilists, because Lovelina, someone who is eyeing for that gold medal in CWG, one of those coveted medals she would want to add to her tally in her glorious career, right? So I think great day for everyone, us at in Glasgow, because last few days we had easy. We went to Celtics, we went to Rangers, we had some free time also, but from today I think it will be only for full focus and full-fledged in the Commonwealth Games, because the athletics contingent are also warming up for the events to begin.
Absolutely. But Boria, since we are speaking about Mirabai and the medal, the last time Mirabai will remember that a huge competition where she was expected to bring a medal for India was Paris Olympics. And by 1 kilo, Paris was that kind of an Olympics for us. 100 gram here, 1 kilo there. And we became, if there was an...
fourth places.
That's what, I was just about to say that if there was something like an aluminium medal or something, we would have been toppers in that. And it's always the so near yet so far that hurts the most. When you are Mirabai Chanu, when you are going out there and you have it in your grasp, how much is it, how much is that going to replay in your mind?
Firstly, just to add to what Rohan was saying about boxing, please keep an eye on Preeti. Preeti will be in action today. Again, a very, very good boxer. Keep an eye on Jadumani, because Jadumani has already won his first round against Scotland. If he wins today, he is in medal contention. And also keep an eye on Aditya Pratap. These are the three bouts that you will see second half. Okay, so the session that starts 3 p.m. Glasgow, which is 7:30 India, all of India's boxers are within 1 hour. So around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock Glasgow. So approximately 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, or rather 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock India. So that's your boxing schedule as far as today's itinerary is concerned. All of them are very, very good boxers. I will also have an eye on Jasmine, who will fight the next day. One of my favorite boxers. She and I, we had done an interview.
Who looks so lean.
Super. I mean, and world champion now.
Yeah.
So Jasmine is another boxer who I will keep an eye on, a very close eye on. Coming to Trisha's question on Mira, the only thing that you need to do is tell yourself you cannot be complacent. Just don't be complacent, because it's a 190. And what happened in Paris? In Paris, it was a 1 kilo lift. Paris is a simple answer. Mira was winning the snatch. Mira had lifted 88 in the snatch, and I was like, done. Then in the first clean and jerk, she failed. The moment she failed in the first clean and jerk, and you go ask Vijay Sharma, Vijay ji will tell you, the first clean and jerk sort of cancelled the medal. Because what happened was, the opponent then got 3 lifts to Mira's 2. So the opponent was always one step ahead. Whatever Mira lifts, the opponent knew what to do. And that kind of cancelled it out. That lead that Mira had got cancelled out because of that first clean and jerk failure. Had Mirabai Chanu lifted that first clean and jerk, and it wasn't an impossible number. 111, if I remember from memory, or 111. 111 Mirabai Chanu should have done. Now, that's where the medal went away. So my only thing is, look, ultimately it's a Commonwealth Games gold. It's not a random medal. It's an international competition of serious repute. So all Mira needs to do is keep her focus, She knows she's good enough. All she needs to do is turn up with her best. No need of pushing too much. Go with the standard 85, 105, or rather 85 and 105. Nail the 190 kilos and kill it. As far as the weightlifting team is concerned, my only suggestion is first get the medal assured, then go for gold. Because first and foremost is getting your name on that podium. Get the medal. Whether you are Rishi, then change the color. But first get the medal. Don't push yourself too much in trying to create fancy records that you don't get the medal. Get the medal, because ultimately that's what matters, and your career will change. Look, one medal, and these are all people from relatively underprivileged backgrounds. Jhandu, what a story. So, all of these people, so get the medal. For all your life, you are secure. And you must understand, weightlifting in Commonwealth is your competition. Asian Games, you won't win. You will not win. Only Mirabai Chanu will possibly win. And one can say that. Except Mira, no one. No one will win medals at the Asian Games in weightlifting. So Commonwealth Games, don't miss out.
And I can say on that Jhandu story, I did an interview yesterday, and he was such a humble guy.
He's a very simple guy.
And I asked him about his background, where he comes from, and he said that we have a vegetable shop and we run it as a family. And even today, when I go back, when I'm not training with my team, I go back to my family, and it's the one thing that I do is that go and help out with my family with my vegetable shop. And that's the humbleness. And I asked him that what is the one thing that you want from your government, because whenever any athlete wins any international medal, the first thing that
Bihar, right?
Yeah, he's from Bihar. And his coach Rajinder Pal Singh said that, I asked him that what is your plan? You take a few days off and then come back and join the training session. And Jhandu's reply was, no, I don't want to go. I want to directly join the camp for Asian Games preparation, Asian Paralympics preparation. And then when you allow, to his coach, then I'll go back to Bihar and join my family.
Shreyashi, if you are listening, you've been a former athlete, and I know how much you are working to promote sport in Bihar. I know it. I have been following Shreyashi Singh and the kind of push that the government of Bihar is currently doing for sport. Here's your story. And as a former Olympian yourself, you are doing phenomenally good work. Look at the kind of sports budget you have now added to Bihar. The Jhandu stories need to be highlighted, and I'm very sure with Shreyashi Singh, former sportsperson, former Olympian, at the helm of affairs as sports minister in Bihar, this will be done. So the Jhandus of the world will be rewarded, and that's what I was trying to say as far as weightlifting is concerned, that all of these people are from humble backgrounds in Bihar. The Jhandu story is a great one. You are talking about Jhandu and vegetable sellers. Bindya Rani Devi, same background. Vegetable sellers. Her father is a vegetable seller, and from Manipur. Last time round when she was making the final in Birmingham, they did not have a TV in their house. So what they did was they closed down the vegetable shop, figured out a TV in the neighborhood, and went and watched. All of them went and watched the TV, that competition, so that Bindya Rani's competition could be seen. Now Bindya Rani Devi, imagine, what is the background? Nothing. From there on, making the Commonwealth Games podium, becoming a star. And Bindya Rani is once again fighting for a medal here. This is India, boss. This is real India.
And not only vegetables. Sorry.
Should I walk out of the show?
I'll hand over the mic to you, but just wanted to add, because it's not only vegetable selling that he does, he also drives a e-rickshaw.
Yeah.
So these are the stories that actually stand out. And when asked about that, what is the one thing that you want from your government, that everyone will say that perhaps a cash reward, perhaps a government job. He mentioned that no, any support will do, because I just want to perform well and do well in the upcoming Asian Para Games.
Finally, I've got my chance. 5 minutes of fame. But talking about, we spoke about weightlifting, we spoke about boxing, but here we have Putul Sonowal.
Yeah.
2 fantastic days. Superstar. He was doing very well. But on the third day, yesterday, he lost the match, and now it becomes extremely important to win today's match. This is where, and I'm going to ask you this question. This is where that mental strength, that mental conditioning will actually come good.
Absolutely, and that's why he lost.
Yeah.
Because he must have transported his mind 5 steps forward to that medal bracket, because he had taken down Ryan Bester, he had taken down the world number 1, and he had a very, very good match on day 2. And then he lost to the Malaysian, who he had defeated in Delhi.
Yeah.
He had defeated the guy in Delhi 3 months back, not too long ago. He defeated the Malaysian three months back. First set 4-8, second set 8-9. And Putul Sonowal now finds himself in a bit of a spot, because that group is wide open.
Yeah.
Ryan Bester has lost a second match. Now, Ryan Bester, with the Malta guy.
Yeah.
So what Putul Sonowal now needs to do is beat this guy from Malta and expect that Ryan Bester will beat the Malaysian. So there are a lot of ifs and buts. But I was telling Ravi Bengani, the president of Lawn Bowls, that, Raviji, tell Putul, forget about this ifs and buts and forget about the permutation combination. Go and win your own. Go and win your own, beat Malta, and then let things fall in place. And what Trisha just said, the first thing Ravi Bengani told me was, we are getting a mental conditioning session done at 11 a.m. in the morning. I said, brilliant. Because he's actually doing a mental conditioning session for Putul Sonowal in the morning, so that he's in that groove. And all he needs to do is focus on his own games, so that he goes on to win the next 2 matches. If he does, there is every reason to believe that Bester will win one of the games. And if Bester does, Putul's chances open up again. As far as the women, they are playing 2 today. And the second one, the evening one, will be the decider, as far as I'm concerned, for Ruparani Tirki and Pinky Singh. So far, I have to say this, Pinky Singh has looked stellar. Ruparani Tirki has not yet performed the way we know Ruparani Tirki to perform. So maybe now, when it's the business end, these 2 games, if Ruparani Tirki also kind of pushes her game up, she's a phenomenally good player. Take England down. England so far played all their matches in rink number 1. They will play rink number 4 in the first match of the morning, and then once again they go back to rink number 1 to play India. So that will be the game to watch out for, Ruparani Tirki and Pinky Singh versus England. If they take England down, no question Ruparani and Pinky will be in for a medal.
But here's the thing, and this is something that I had felt in Asian Games, I had felt in the last Commonwealth Games as well. You know what? England's corner will be the loudest.
Oh boy. They'll scream and scream.
Yes, and in the Indian corner,
It will be Trisha Ghosal.
me versus the England. But no, I will be at my loudest. He will scream, I know. Rohan will scream. You guys will cheer. But then there aren't enough.
Call the Indian contingent. They should come and cheer for our athletes.
Exactly.
Why are they not coming?
And this is where I was coming to. When England were playing Namibia, again, England, home crowd. England and Scotland, of course, are getting the maximum crowd here. England is not the home crowd, but they're getting the maximum support here. But Namibia had got their entire contingent, and they were so loud that for some time we had to actually adjust and understand, no, it's Namibia's contingent that's screaming and not England supporters. So that is something that India too should, do. I remember they had done this in Asian Games, Sachi, the important game. Everybody was there. In fact, Rohan Bopana had come as well, and they were all sitting and cheering. That's exactly what our lawn bowls team needs.
Even Ravi Bengani's team, there are 5 others.
Yeah.
Navneet, Dinesh, Putul. That entire squad, they should also scream. Why are you keeping silent in the stands? Chillao yaar. Get behind your team like the Thomas Cup team does. Every point is cheered by the Daddy team or the Uber Cup team does. You have to get behind your team. Every point needs to be cheered so that you put because Rupa and Pinky need to feel it. Putul needs to feel it that there is some energy out there as far as India is concerned. We will do our job. And Trisha is 1:10 there. So there's no question that day. That's why Putul Sonowal gave her a thumbs up from the venue. But we'll do our bit.
Yeah, please.
Putul Sonowal gave thumbs
I'm
up
getting
to
a new mic for myself.
Putul Sonowal gave a thumbs up to her, to his future teammate.
Yes, correct.
So
Next Commonwealth Games.
For our viewers, Trisha they will be resigning from Revsportz because she will be joining the next lawn bowls team for the next Commonwealth Games, which will be in Ahmedabad. But jokes apart, but when it comes to supporting, the entire contingent is here now, and in our contingent, yes, we have multiple youngsters, multiple ones who are not yet perhaps stars, but we do have multiple stars who if they come and cheer, it will be much more.
Completely agree.
Much more motivating to the players who are playing in the
Suppose Neeraj Chopra comes and
Yes.
watches.
Yeah, I was just about thinking that.
So
you
we
know,
have
but
Neeraj,
maybe in the medal round, maybe not. And of course, the other part is
She can come tomorrow.
Exactly, Lovelina can come tomorrow. But then again, I think the other thing is media should also come. Generally we have been taking the mixed zone. I don't know. Somehow the media also has not been
What
there.
I noticed today is that media is mainly focused in the team hotels where the players are coming after the event is done and they're
Because there are chances of interviews there. Everybody has work commitments. Unfortunately or
They are
fortunately,
also
put
under
it-
pressure because
Yeah.
look, most teams or most organizations have one reporter. So that reporter is under pressure because we are three. So we have numerical superiority. We are spreading. We are getting interviews. So I'm sure their offices are also calling them. So while I appreciate and understand that, but they should also realize that if they come to the mix zone, they will get the interviews there. They'll get the interviews at the venues also. So you don't necessarily only need to be at the hotels.
And I'll tell you something, and this is from my personal experience, that relationships with athletes are built in that mix zone.
Oh, of course.
You know, imagine Mirabai Chan coming out. You know, when she has won, you will find 50 people there. When she has lost, the three of us had stayed. Manika. It was again Rohan, me, and Orange Joy. The three of us were there.
Sachi in Japan.
Sachi in
China,
Japan.
In China, sorry.
Sorry, in China. Japan, they'll go.
Yeah.
Saurabh Ghoshal?
Saurabh Ghoshal, yes. Nikhat Zareen.
Nikhat Zareen?
Nikhat had come out and, you know, even the athletes are looking for support. They are looking for people who are not going to judge them immediately. Because remember, I think this is one thing that we often forget in all the analysis, paralysis, that the dream was always of the athletes. It began with their dream, which became a nation's dream. So while criticizing, calling spade a spade, everything matters, but the support also matters. Now with all the emotional talk, let's rationally, let's
Wrap it up, maybe.
yeah, let's rationally wrap it up. So weightlifting medal or the serious medal contentions begin now. From today onwards, as far as boxing is concerned, just lay down how Commonwealth Games from today onwards will look for the Indian contingent.
So basically 26 to the 2nd. That's the funda, right? So basically you're talking about a 7-day window. You're talking about an 8-day window.
Yeah.
In these 8 days, India will win approximately 25 to 26 medals. So per day you will win 3 to 4. Between 3 and 4. That's what you will win. And in weightlifting, like I said, you will win 3 today, is my estimate. So every day from now, starting the 26th of July, you should, if the campaign goes well, win between 3 and 4. Total medals tally I have predicted is between 25 and 28. Para I have predicted 5. Able body I have predicted between 21 and 22 or 23. So total medals 25 to 27. That's how it'll kind of unfold over the next few days.
Yes, Rohan, before I have my 2 minutes of fame.
No, nothing much. Only the one thing that we have to say that I'm glad that we did Rangers and Celtic before the actual rush started with weightlifting today and athletics coming up. So lot more.
Acknowledge the boss.
Yes, of course. Thank you, boss, because those were brilliant to-do lists. When you come to Glasgow, if you are a football fan, you have to visit Celtic and Glasgow. But Celtic and Rangers.
Celtic and Glasgow.
No, it's actually Glasgow Rangers. So yeah, Celtic and Rangers. But yes, when it comes to the Commonwealth Games, weightlifting starts today. Athletics gearing up. We've been waiting for Neeraj, and he looks in perfect shape. Murli Srishankar and lot more. So tough days coming up in the.
Don't forget the pizza.
Yes. We will, of course, be. If you don't know the pizza story, go back to Birmingham, check the pizza story, or rather wait for a few hours. We'll come back with a new pizza story. It's time for us to go to weightlifting, bring in the news, cheer for India, and cheer for Revsportz. Keep cheering for Revsportz. Oh, by the way, I also got my chance to go and visit my not my bookstore, but a bookstore that I wanted. It
We
was
all did what we wanted to do other than CWG in these 4 days.
yes.
And I was booking Sri Lanka hotels for the rest of the contingent.
So he did exactly what he wanted to do or he needed to do. So everyone got their share of rest, rejuvenation, and now it's back to serious sport. CWG medal, medal count begins today. Just keep supporting and do like, share, and subscribe.